Yeah, everything's on the chart. As you can see, there's a lot of news events. NFP week, every single day has a red event. Uh, I'd say every single day, just basically wait for the news to drop and then engage it because it's one of those weeks where you could have everything going in your favor, but then it just does something, completely out of the play, manipulation wise, because there's just so much going on with the red news. So better to just wait before jumping in. In terms of the charts, not calling the top, I'm still thinking this is going to go higher. We already got people baited for the short. To a degree, even I considered it, but as soon as I had the previous week Tuesday close here above the Nawag body wise, then I knew straight away that this is just a Judas down. We're actually going to keep pushing higher, which we did, making the high of the week on the Thursday. So, which is in time with the classic day of the week theory, which suggests that Thursday can make the opposite end of the weekly range, which it did, as you can see. So then we did a IRL move into the range and just time distorted there, which leads me to believe that the up move was basically being reserved for this week, which is why they engineered a bearish sentiment, so to speak, to act as a counterparty. That order block, so long as there's the time of the day behind us, if we were to find support on that and cause a market structure shift at a key time, I think we could see a pronounced up move. So long as there's no news and news is already after, maybe, who knows, they might use the news to do a sell side raid. Again, this is all if I'm correct on the upside idea. Also correct on the fact, assuming that will go up early and not that late. Then again, there's just so many assumptions here. So risk is elevated. I'd say trade. We were definitely not permitting. It's not a good way to do things in futures as it was in forex, because it messes up the entry. So not doing that. We're gonna use the risk that we do, and we're only gonna use the risk once we're convinced. Once there is no ambiguity, such as red news, I need the red news to be gone basically before I engage the market. And then we need to have clear drawn liquidity. Preferably, we need to be clear on the side. Some occasions, if I'm 50-50, I'm not going to trade it. Other occasions, I might think, okay, gun to head, I think it's going to happen, even though it's not high probability, then I might just go in with a smaller, preferable stop loss, smaller risk. It works out, great, and doesn't work out, then at least gives me some intelligence report to study for the next trade idea. So, all I'd say is the normal rules, remember, high resistance run, demand the IRL, low resistance, not so much. Silver bullet hours between the 10 a.m. to 11, again, don't demand too much IRL because sometimes it'll deny you an entry because it's actually going to move really good in that time period, unless there's red news, which if it's at 10 a.m., then it's already behind you, in which case it's going to start to move between 10 and 11 towards the drawn liquidity. And just basically everything that I've already learned so far, apply that, and any future observations that I'm going to journal will then help me further develop the skill and the experience and hopefully become even better like we did in Forex. Effective journaling works, I've proven it. And now we're going to do the same with this, inshallah.